G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another spotlight look. Today we're going to be focusing the spotlight on Cobra's fitness instructor, Big Boa. Last week we looked at his polar opposite, G.I. Joe's drill instructor, as Sergeant Slaughter. So we could say he's kind of the Joe team's fitness instructor too. His drill instructors get the troops into shape. So he, Big Boa, gets the Cobra troops into shape. But this guy, he's a little more brutal. It says in his file card he gets the Cobra troops up at 5 a.m., makes them run 20 miles, and all kinds of nasty things right before breakfast. So, taking a look at this guy, he is pretty cool. 1987 got to be pretty weird. They introduced us to Cobra Law. We got Crocmaster that year. We got Big Boa. We got Raptor that year. So they started leaning more towards the sci-fi angle of G.I. Joe. Started branching off a little bit away from the military aspect of the G.I. Joe line, and that kind of soured some people a little bit towards that, towards the toy line. So for me, it didn't. It really appealed to me, and he was one of the figures that I really wanted, but unfortunately never got. But now that I have him, I really enjoy having it as part of my collection. So let me raise the camera up here a bit. So taking a look at his, well, let's look at his accessories first. He came with this punching bag. It says Joe on the front here, and it looks like it has two eyes stitched onto it. Comes on this pole with the removable base. This would have been one accessory that I would have not really played with much. It's just one of those things that I would have set off to the side, or I would have taken the base off, and this would have been a weapon that he would have used. He came with two boxing gloves. Oh, these are pretty difficult to get off. Oh yeah, they're made out of soft plastic with Cobra emblems on them. These are these come off pretty, they rub off very easily. It's difficult to find them with the emblems still on them and good repair, simply because of the difficulty of putting the gloves, taking the gloves off and putting them on. As you can see, that was hard for me, and this is just a theory of mine. So you're putting pressure on the paint, and it rubs off easily, and giving the material that it's the type of plastic, it's kind of a rubber, a soft plastic or a rubber that it's printed on. So that does not help the cause any. So that stands to reason it makes it a problem. Also, this hose, detachable hose, Crocmaster had one of these, as well as Cobra Commander, Battle Armor Cobra Commander. I think Hasbro made these just to annoy us. It would have done us better to sculpt these on, but again, they're detachable. They just slips right back into these holes, and these are quite often missing and are a bane to collectors. And looking at Big Boa himself, he's a very formidable looking guy. He has this mean looking helmet on, a red visor. He has this speaker type rebreather on his helmet, spikes going down the back. He has these spike type suspenders, I'm calling them suspenders, crisscrossing across his chest. You can see there's some yellowing there on his waist piece. We talked about that week before, with the light blue plastic yellowing, and these hook right onto his pants. He has this boxing belt on to help protect his organs there. Very muscular thighs, and he's wearing his boxing boots. I'm not sure the correct term for that style of boot, but these are made for the boxing ring. They're very lightweight, and they're black with splashes of red to break that up. Very futuristic looking. Quite nice though. I like this design on this figure. Very cool action figure indeed. I love the helmet design on him. They put the tan paint on there, which really accents and breaks everything up. The helmet is a very nice touch. I like that quite a bit. The red on there, you could see, I could picture this lighting up and him coming out into the ring, you know, to intimidate whoever he goes up against. Very cool figure. I enjoy having this in the collection, as I said, and I wish I would have had him as a kid, but enjoy having him much more as an adult. I never saw him out on the shelves. That he is one figure that I would have definitely remembered seeing out on the shelves as a kid. I did see Crocmaster, but unfortunately never did see him. He was very popular amongst my circle of friends. I knew a few kids that did have him, but I never did. So anyway, there you have it. Spotlight on Big Boa. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. That's my favorite part of this whole show, is hearing from you guys. I do answer back. I really appreciate the comments that you do leave. I'll get back with you. If you did have Big Boa or any of the figures from '87, please share with me your experience with those, and who is your favorite figure from 1987. I'd love to hear about it. So anyway, you guys take care. Be kind to everyone, be kind to yourselves, and be kind to animals. They know nothing about unconditional love. So until next week, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 saying bye-bye.